Well, hey, hope you enjoyed the Labor Day holiday. If you had the day off, it certainly was definitely a pool or lake day if you were able to enjoy it.
Got up to 90 yesterday, and 14th 90-degree day we've had so far this year. We're going to be really close to that number today. In fact, both today and tomorrow, I'm forecasting highs in the upper 80s, but I want you to treat it as if we are in the 90s because there's still going to be a lot of moisture in our atmosphere, and that does mean the heat index will climb as high as 95 at times, both today and tomorrow. So this heat streak not going anywhere just yet as you look live over downtown Indianapolis, where our temperature is still at 75 degrees right now. Keep in mind the average high temperature this time of year is 80. So we're very close to the average high at 4 o'clock in the morning. More importantly, the dew point temperature is still at 67, which when we plug that into our MUGGY meter for today and forecast that dew point out over the next several hours, expected to rise back into the low 70s once again for this afternoon. So that will put us back in that miserable category for today. I want you to be prepared for this. Now, over the next few hours, it will be a warm and muggy start to the day as the kids head back to school. We've got mid-70s. That will continue through the 8 o'clock hour, and then once the sun comes up, we will see a rather quick rise of temperatures, despite the fact that there will be a little bit more cloud cover for today. Forecasting 89 your high in Indy. Greencastle also up to 89. Terre Haute will be pushing 90 for a high temperature today. Everybody about 10 degrees above average for this time of year. But we're also watching an upper level system that's going to slowly creep northward today, and that will potentially prompt a few pop-up showers and storms this afternoon. So we're not expecting them to be severe, but just want you to be prepared for this. This is around 3 o'clock today. Not going to be too terribly widespread either, as you can see. So through 6 p.m., spotty storms going to be possible. And then once we start to lose that daytime heating, this will take us through 8 o'clock tonight. A lot of that's going to start to taper off as that temperature cools back down. So there might be an isolated storm in the area. Would not let that cancel your plans if you do head downtown for the Indians. Toledo going to be in town over this stretch here heading into this next weekend. This evening it'll be a 6:35 first pitch with temperatures falling out of the 80s into the 70s this evening. Big changes arrive tomorrow. We're going to start with dew point temperatures once again in that miserable zone, but watch how they drastically fall. That's as a cold front arrives tomorrow. Could prompt an isolated strong to severe storm tomorrow afternoon. That's what the Storm Prediction Center is watching. And the timeline of all this looks to be in the afternoon hours Wednesday. Here's 7 a.m. a spotty shower, perhaps isolated storm early on. The main event here is going to be in the afternoon. This is around noon. This will take us through about 6 p.m. Those scattered storms stick around. Still going to be very humid with highs in the upper 80s before this all comes to an end. And of course, it will start to feel a lot better. MUGGY meter over the next 7 days takes us from the low 70s back into that comfortable zone with dew points in the 50s starting on Thursday. It's going to feel like a completely different season starting on Thursday, taking us into the weekend. Partly sunny and pleasant, mid 70s through Saturday. We're back up to 80 for the Colts home opener.